No, they go. How many people they won't kill? Make them look. This is the time for us to die for this country. The momentum is on. More down. Madam, leave all this story. People will die. Let us die.
In my whole entire life, I have never seen a thing like this, that a country will kill their own innocent citizens, that a country will release military to attack innocent civilians who are protesting on the street. October 2020 has gone down in the history of Nigeria, and that was the day President Muhammadu Buhari and Governor of Lagos State, Sanwo-Olu Babajide, and the entire Nigerian government sent soldiers to go and massacre its own people at Lekki tollgate. Hi guys, you're watching Chiki series. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I quite appreciate that. And if you're new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video. Make yourself comfortable as we get on with this sad, very disheartening and annoying gist. So on Tuesday, 20th of October 2020, was the day President Muhammadu Buhari and his cohorts have decided to shed the blood of innocent Nigerians protesting on the street of Lagos. I was told that if you are singing the national anthem and they are holding Nigerian flag, and if there is any problem, that the soldiers are not going to shoot you, the soldiers are going to rescue you, they're going to save you. But this is an opposite case of this one. Even people holding Nigerian flag, they were covered in pool of blood. People singing national anthem were not spared either. Buhari has shown that he's a tyrant, that he does not understand anything other than the use of force. This is all shades of wrong, and this is an infringement on human rights. I hope Muhammadu Buhari knows that. This is even more embarrassing when he has a vice president as Yemi Osibanjo, who is the senior advocate of Nigeria, and the law professor. This is very, very shameful. He has to hide his head in shame. Where do you want them to take refuge? Where do you want them? If Nigeria can treat their own like this, then Nigeria as a country cannot protect its citizens. My heartfelt condolences to anyone who lost his or her loved one in this peaceful protest, turned into a war zone by Muhammadu Buhari and his cohorts. And some people might be asking, why are these people protesting? Simply because they want police brutality to end. They want SARS scrapped and dissolved completely, which is a special anti-robbery squad department in Nigeria Police Force. Originally was created in 1992 for them to take care of crime associated with robbery, motor vehicle theft, kidnapping, and firearms. But unfortunately, it has turned to something else. They've started killing people on their own, started kidnapping people, and go as instead of profiling the youths. If you have dreadlocks, if you have a laptop, if you have iPhone, any expensive article, they believe that you are into Yahoo. For those of you who don't understand this slang, that's what we call Yahoo in Nigeria. Yahoo boys is people who are into internet fraud. And they keep you in their custody. If you're not careful, if you're not lucky enough, you'll be killed. Or they make your parents to pay lump sum of money for you to be released. So Nigerian youth, they've said enough is enough. However, the protest started in 2017 as a Twitter campaign using the hashtag #EndSARS to demand Nigerian government to eliminate the force. So which made the government to disband it in 2017, also in 2018 and in 2019. And here we are in 2020. So what really sparked this protest was because of a viral video allegedly showing SARS killing a young man in southern Delta State. This video went viral on social media, even though that the authorities denied that the video was real. But before then, it was already late. Nigerian youth took to the street to demonstrate their grievances, their annoyance over this, with the exception of some northern states, which believe that because they have insecurity in their own side, in the form of Boko Haram, they still want us to be there to help in tracking down Boko Haram members, which I think is not true. Because if Nigerian military cannot help them to wipe out Boko Haram, I don't know what SARS can do for them. But each to their own. We're in a free world. Everybody have their own preferences. But the annoying thing is that these protesters, innocent protesters on the street of Lagos, in front of Lekki toll gate, did not were not allowed to express their own human rights. I believe it's their right to protest, to kick against the bad governance in Nigeria, what they don't like going on in their country. It is not too much to ask. So anybody that feel that they're asking for too much, I believe the person doesn't know what he or she is doing. So President Muhammad Buhari has once labeled Nigerian youth to be lazy. Now Nigerian youths have woken up and they are still not comfortable with it, because there are 5 things these protesters want the government to do, which include immediate release of all arrested protesters, 2, justice for all deceased victims of police brutality and appropriate compensation for their families. Then 3, setting up of an independent body to oversee the investigation and prosecution of all reports of police misconduct. Number 4, in line with the new Police Act, psychological evaluation, retraining to be confirmed by an independent body of all disbanded SANS officers before they can be redeployed. As far as I'm concerned, they're dehumanized, and that's the reason why they treat Nigerian citizens with that same dehumanization. Then increase police salary so that they are adequately compensated for protecting lives and property of citizens. So having said this, the protests broke out in major Nigerian cities, including Lagos, Abuja, the capital of Nigeria, and the outrage quickly spread online also, and this continued for like some days, which made the Nigerian police force to disband SARS on Sunday 11th of October 2020 and gave it another name, which is called SWAT, meaning Special Weapon and Tactics. However, Nigerian youth believe that this is just a gimmick they're playing with them, because they once disbanded SARS, at the end of the day it came up again, so they wouldn't want to play that kind of game with the government, and they still continue their protests on the street, and more states are joining till Governor of Lagos State by name Babajide Sanwo-Olu imposed a 24-hour curfew on all parts of the state starting from 4 p.m. Tuesday 20th of October 2020, which eventually moved to 9 p.m. that same day. However, they did not let 9 p.m. to reach before they started shooting people at Lekki tollgate, where protesters sat down comfortably, and because the protesters decided not to go to their houses, they decided to sit down there, but they will not be moving around. They were singing their songs.
Nigeria, jaga, jaga, everything. Hey, come on, hey, hey. I said Nigeria, jaga, jaga, everything. Hey, come on,
and these military people opened fire on them. But just before the curfew started, some guys came to the Lekki toll gate and cut off the security cameras, saying that they were from the government, allegedly, and leaving all the places in dark. They cut off part of the security, so they don't have any power supply. People were in the dark, while military men were shooting sporadically at people engaging in peaceful protest. I think what Buhari and his cohort need to know is that those who make peaceful revolution impossible will eventually make violent revolution inevitable, according to John F. Kennedy. Even Hillary Clinton also tweeted calling on Buhari and headquarters of Nigerian Army to stop killing young #EndSARS protesters and #Stop Nigerian Government. Even Beyonce also released a statement talking about how heartbroken she is to see the senseless brutality taking place in Nigeria, and there has to be an end to SARS. Even with all these people tweeting and sending messages across social media, Nigerian government is still denying that they never released any military. An army denies soldiers shot at Lekki protesters when there are evidences to that, when there are a lot of video clips circulating over social media. These people are just liars. They have to be prosecuted for war crime. Buhari and their cohort, they have to be prosecuted for war crimes. Videos are on Twitter. Most of Nigerian media did not cover it. They were in denial. They didn't want to show the world what is happening in Nigeria. I've never seen where this kind of thing is done. People protesting peacefully, you release military men on them. This is so sad. And again, what are they talking about? There is another video that showed the hoodlums, all the tout packed themselves in buses. They were chanting with sticks. Before you knew it, there was this SUV with another group of people inside, another group of boys with sticks inside it. Please just tell me, where did hoodlums get money to buy Prado Land Cruiser, if not donated by politicians? Please, just tell me. I want to know. Why are these guys lying? These are just lies. Please make it make sense to me, because I don't get it. I can't understand it. Or they're trying to deny it. They know what is facing them. They can't wriggle themselves out of this because Buhari is going to face the International Criminal Court for war crimes. It is now very clear that they are the ones sponsoring the tout because they want to disrupt the peaceful protests. They want the citizens to continue to suffer. They want the citizens to be in the condition where they are, maintaining the same vicious cycle of poverty. While few of them in the political class, they can fly to wherever they like in the world with their family, and they can pay their children's school fees abroad. When they come back to Nigeria, they take over the resources. They start ruling Nigerians because poor people in Nigeria don't have voice. Nobody listens to them because they don't have anything. Yeah, this irresponsible government cannot make conditions optimal for them to thrive. And when you complain about the children of politicians, somebody will start asking you, are they their parents? Why are you attacking them? Of course, I have to attack them. If they don't want the wrath of Nigerians to fall on them, they should be able to advise their mothers and their fathers and also query their ill-gotten wealth, because you can't use the money got from corruption and you train your children and you expect them to be working freely. There are people that they've robbed off their opportunity for them to be where they are today. It's like some people don't see it. Some people don't understand these things. Let's just not pretend here, honestly. Let's just not pretend. To even think that Nigerian legislators have the highest allowances paid in the whole world is mind-boggling. People are suffering and they're taking bogus salary. Then when citizens are talking, you want them to keep short. You want them to remain silent because a few of politicians are benefiting from it. I think Nigerian youth, they did noble. I applaud their resilience. I applaud their guts, their strength, and I hope we're not going to back down till we get what we're looking for. God bless Nigeria. God bless Nigerian citizens. God bless Nigerian youths. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm gonna sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to share this video with family and friends, and subscribe to my channel if you've not done already. And I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video. Bye and remain blessed.